IIT Bombay, where you'll remember a few days back we brought you heartbreaking reports of the alleged suicide of a first-year IIT student. Now the IIT Bombay student body has written a letter to the director. They're alleging that the deceased student was facing widespread caste discrimination because of his identity as a Dalit. Union Minister Athavale visited IIT. This is in connection with the suicide case. Darshan Solanki was the name of the student. He was a first-year engineering B.Tech student in IIT Bombay in particular. He'd jumped to his death from the 7th floor of his IIT Bombay hostel on Sunday afternoon. Now, students are demanding a thorough investigation into the case. Remember, his family has also made a very similar allegation. They've also demanded a probe. They've also said that caste-based discrimination was taking place against their son. Now, we'll bring you more details on this entire story. First, take a look at what his sister had to say.
बता था कि गाँव में जाति भेदभाव किया जाता है उसके साथ ना उसके फ्रेंड्स को ये पता चला कि SC/ST से बिलोंग करता है तो उनको ना उनका बिहेवियर पूरा चेंज हो गया लाइक उसके साथ कुछ बोला नहीं जाता था लाइक उसके साथ कोई अच्छे से बात नहीं करता था
Okay, we'll bring you more details. But remember, the institute has so far refuted the charges. They've said that there was no indication that the student was facing caste discrimination, despite how widespread this is. Remember, both the family has said this, and a number of students have come forward in the student body, as you can see on your screens, that letter that shows that. Ramdas Athavale, who is the Union Minister of State, he met officials of IIT Bombay. He inquired about the death. And his visit gains significance amid these allegations of caste discrimination at the Premier Institute and its role in Solanki's death. Now, after meeting with IIT Bombay, the Union Minister said the death of the young student was a serious matter and that a thorough investigation needs to be carried out. However, obviously, this is particularly heartbreaking because this is one of a series of such deaths that we've seen, particularly where students have said or students' relatives have said that there was a caste-based angle. Now, the Ambedkar Periyar Phule Study Circle of IIT Bombay has written a letter to the director of the institute. They're demanding a fair and open investigation. They're alleging that Solanki faced caste discrimination. I'll also read out for you what it is that they had to say. They've said the management said that there are thousands of SC/ST students at the institute and the charges of caste discrimination aren't true. This is what Ramdas Athavale had to say. He said the charges of caste discrimination aren't true, but the problems of students need to be addressed. This is while multiple students have come forward and said that there is widespread caste discrimination taking place. Now, my colleague Mihir is with us right now, live from Mumbai. Let's go over to him to understand more. Mihir, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Mihir, we're connecting in the wake of horrific news that we've been bringing our audiences updates of over the last few days. Now, I just want to understand from you, Mihir, as some come forward and claim that there is no caste angle, the family and now a group of students has come forward and said that, yes, there was very much a caste angle to this suicide. Can you walk us through what family members and what students are pointing to as proof of this, please?
Absolutely. Now, this incident happened on 12th of February. This was a boy who was studying in the first year of IIT Bombay named Darshan Solanki. Now, the problem is on 12th of February, allegedly he jumped off from the 7th floor of the hostel that he was staying in at the campus. And after that, of course, things unfolded. Now, what the police is claiming, that they have done the investigation, and as of now, it doesn't appear that the reason could be any sort of discrimination that could have led to the pressure of him taking such a drastic step. Even the police has gone ahead and said that when the family came to claim the body, they didn't make any such claims, or they didn't show any such concerns in front of the police. It was only after when the family went back to their home city, they have given statements that they believe that there is a certain amount of foul play, and their child who lost his life was pressurized and in a sense isolated by several students in the particular campus ever since they learned that he belonged to the Dalit section of the society. They distanced himself from this particular boy. That kind of caused a lot of mental trauma. In fact, family members have revealed, and while speaking to us also exclusively, have said that this particular boy had spoken about the issues he was facing at the particular campus where he was getting that education. He also said that he was doing well academically, and that was something the students could not take it, and some of them really distanced themselves from him ever since they learnt about the fact that he was a Dalit student studying in IIT. Now, on the other hand, we are seeing the police as well as the IIT itself making and issuing a statement saying prima facie, from whatever inquiry they have done, there is no evidence to prove that he was a victim of discrimination that led to him taking such a drastic step. However, they will further investigate the matter. Till that time, one should really have some sort of restraint in this matter. And they have also, one needs to remember that the IIT Bombay understands the kind of mental pressure the students face, and especially the ones coming from these special quotas into the campus, and for that they are constantly aware. In fact, they have set up a student body.
Will
and
you just
also
stay with us, please? Darshan Solanki's uncle is actually with us on the phone right now. Sir, हमारे साथ CNN News 18 पे जुड़ने के लिए धन्यवाद. सर, आपके फैमिली की तरफ से ये जो प्रतिक्रिया आई है, ये कास्ट डिस्क्रिमिनेशन की वजह से हुआ है. सर, आप उसके बारे में आप हमें और बता सकते हैं प्लीज?
नहीं मैडम, उसके बारे में तो मैं अभी आपको नहीं बता सकता.
आई एम सो सॉरी सर. सर, इट्स क्लियर कि आप अभी बहुत दुख में हैं. सर, आप हमें बता सकते हैं दर्शन के साथ आपकी कोई मेमोरीज थी सर?
नहीं, ऐसी कोई मेमोरी तो नहीं थी मैडम. क्या मैडम, मैं आपको बाद में कॉल बैक करूं?
ओके, ऑल राइट सर, थैंक यू हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए. क्लियरली डिस्ट्रॉट uncle over there of Darshan. We'll try to speak to him again, but when he is in a better place, it's very obvious why he would be so shaken right now. Let's go back to my colleague Mihir to speak to him. Mihir is with us live